Hey, HannahMouse1 here. Welcome to another devlog for A Farmer's Life, the farming game that I'm making in Scratch. In this video, I'll be kicking off the new build of the game with a new location, the shipping depot. This is where you'll be able to trade large quantities of crops, animal products, fish, etc. for exotic seeds and produce that you can't otherwise obtain from local shops. I started by making the icon for the shipping depot on the map. I wanted it to look quite industrial, with a warehouse and a crane surrounded by what are supposed to be shipping containers, although it's such a tiny scale, I'm not sure how obvious it is that that's what the colourful rectangles are meant to be. I was careful to use colours pulled from other map icons for the sake of a cohesive colour palette, and I think that it comes out looking pretty good. And I made a name label for when this is moused over before coding it so that the icon appears on the map if the shipping depot is built. Speaking of which, let's make it so you can build the darn thing, shall we? I went over to the hardware store sprite and added a new page to the build menu. This required a little code, although the modular state of how I'd set this up meant that this was minimal, and otherwise it was just a lot of art, an icon for the depot with some labels for the cost and purpose of the building, as well as the UI to display what items and how many of these items you need to have in order to build it. I then made it so that clicking build builds the building if the player can afford it and has all the right items, and I also took the opportunity to patch a couple of bugs with the build page that I found, like things highlighting when moused over that shouldn't, or the money shake effect if the player can't afford a building not working properly. And with all that sorted, I spent some time drawing the background for the shipping depot. I designed this to look like a computer, as though you're receiving this trade offer over the web, and